Financial results are one of the most important aspects that investors look into a company to determine if whether that company is a good investment or not. So companies in the stock market are obliged to release this kind of financial results as they help us make precise decisions when selecting which company or which stock to invest in. Ladies and gents, welcome to yet another awesome video. Now on today's video, guys, we'll be looking at the interim financial results of the famous Truworths International. So watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that at the end of this video, listen to me carefully, you will be interested to invest in this stock. And just a disclaimer, guys, please note that I'm not a professional financial advisor. The things that I'll be sharing with you about this stock are just my opinions, and if you seek professional financial advice, please do the right thing and go consult the professionals. And another thing, guys, is that if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Now, without a waste of time, let us get straight into today's video. Now, this past week, as I've said, guys, Truworths released their interim financial results for 2020. And I must say, guys, as I went through those results, I became so interested in investing on this stock. So as I've said, guys, on this video, we'll be looking at some of the things that made me develop an appetite for this stock. Now, to those of you who might not know who Truworths is, this is an investment holding and management company. And for those of you who know this company, will know that it's one of the leading fashion retailers in South Africa. And they also have presence in other 8 African countries. Now, something as well that is very important that you need to know is that this company, guys, also has an office segment section, which is principally operated in the UK. So as I've said on today's video, guys, I'll be specifically looking at their financials update and latest developments and future plan, as I believe that those are some of the main things that you look into when deciding if whether you should invest in a stock or not. Now let's start with the financial performance. Now, as seen on the screen, guys, you can see that this company reported an operating profit of 1.9 billion rands, which was 18% lower than the operating profit they reported in 2019. So this 1.9 billion rands of operating profit, I definitely think that it is a very good figure, though it is lower than the figure which was reported in 2019. Reason being, guys, you have to remember that last year, 2020, there was a point in time where our country was on hard lockdown, where almost all of the stores, if not all, were closed because of the hard lockdown that we experienced from March 2020. That hard lockdown itself, guys, it made a serious damage in most of the companies. You will remember that some of the companies already last year, they reported that they foresee themselves losing approximately 40 to 50% of revenue, which some even went further to say that it will be very difficult for them to come back to a place where they were before the lockdown. So I hope now you see why I say this 1.9 billion operating profit, it was good, because it's just an 18% decline from the revenue they reported in 2019. So which is why I think that, guys, this company, it's just a very good company that you should definitely consider, because, guys, like I'm saying, you have to remember that it's not only the lockdown that many companies in South Africa were complaining about, because you have to remember that in 2019 alone, before we experienced the hard lockdown, our country already had a problem with the economy itself. Our economy was struggling. So many companies, not only were they facing the lockdown restrictions, but they were also facing the fact that our economy has been struggling from 2019. Now, guys, with those two things that I've just told you now, you can definitely see that, guys, for a company to just report a revenue decrease of 18%, that is absolutely great. That is very, very good, because imagine if now that company was not stopped or prohibited from operating, it would have generated tons and tons of operational profit. Now, the second thing that attracted me to want to invest in this stock is, guys, on their financial statement, this company indicated that they currently have cash at hand, that is approximately 2.79 billion rands, which as an investor, you know that this is a very good thing that motivates investors to invest in a stock, because it offers highest level of liquidity available to the management of the company, as this money can be used for short-term obligations and other operating expenses. And of course, those who have been in this investing game for some time, you will know that a company with a healthy balance sheet of cash and cash equivalents, it's perceived to perform well. Now, the last thing that attracted me under the group's financial performance was the fact that they indicated that they've been buying back some of their shares. Now, Truworths, guys, just indicated that from the whole of last year to date, they've purchased almost 12.3 million shares at an average price of 35 rands. Now, to the benefit of those that don't know the advantages of the company to buy its own shares back, it's because number one, guys, share buybacks increase the share price of a company or a stock. So when companies buy their own shares back, this increases the share price of a company. So number two, when investors see companies buying its own shares, they take it as a good sign that the company's share price is trading under value. I think it makes sense. There is no company that can buy its own shares at a very high price. Otherwise, guys, let us go to the second aspect that I want to discuss with you that I read on the Truworths interim financial results. That section is the latest developments and future plans, which I definitely think that, guys, this section is also one of the most important sections that you must read about the companies that you plan to invest in, because, guys, you want to know the future plans of the company that you are planning to invest in. You want to know what is it that they are doing to try to increase or generate more revenue. So it's important for you to know these kind of developments, because then they also encourage you to even invest more in a company if the future plans are great. Now, guys, as you know that Identity is one of the subsidiaries that are under Truworths. Truworths indicated that for this Identity brand, they are quite certain that the sales will exceed 2 billion rand over their 250 stores that have a floor size of approximately 280 square meters. Now, the further good news that they mentioned about the Identity stores is that they are planning to launch even bigger Identity stores, which will range between 550 to 600 square meters during this fiscal year, which is a very good thing, because I remember that they said that the reason for this extension is that they will be adding more products in the stores. Now, guys, another development that really got me interested is the fact that, guys, they indicated that they will be launching a new store called Fuel, which they describe it as a young, progressive, casual brand. Now, they indicated that they are planning to launch 20 stores of this Fuel brand, which will have a floor size of approximately 100 square meters. Now, 20 stores of 100 square meters of this new store is planned to launch in a trial phase in the next coming few months. This is a very good thing, guys, because they're introducing new stores or new brand under their portfolio, which is a very good thing, guys, because I definitely think that new adventures or new developments brings in more revenue. Like the other brands that they have, I definitely think that this brand will succeed like the others. Now, Truworths indicated that not only are they only launching this new Fuel brand, but they're also planning to launch a new store that is called Primat, which they plan to also launch in the few months. Now, guys, these are very good news, which I definitely think that as an investor, I look forward to see the companies that I invest in come up with new products or services that they offer so that they can generate more revenue. So, guys, there are other developments and future plans that this company has, which I definitely believe that those plans will definitely increase their revenue in the near future, which is a very good thing, and which is what I definitely think investors are looking for. Otherwise, guys, this is a very good company that I believe that it has got a very bright future ahead, and you should consider looking into it and see if it's worth your money. Otherwise, as for me, I am going to start investing in this company because of the things that I just told you. Otherwise, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that, like I said, you get notified by YouTube every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me today, and see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you all.